right, everybody. So I just want to welcome you all to A Night in Tulum, the event brought to you by Josh Mays and Nathaniel Dillard. Let me make sure I say that correctly. An event that was created just to thank helping Josh in his brokerage business and coming to him to buy a home. So I hope you guys enjoy the time that you see, and I hope you enjoy the party live. And yeah, we'll be back with our first interview. We have a very special honor today, our first interview, to interview Miss Bernie Espinoza, correct? Yes. Okay, perfect. And so I do have a few notes here. You guys know I like to look at my phone a little bit. So from some of my notes, it says here that you were the first person that took a chance on Josh, or so he would say. So I'm going to hand you the mic here, but my question is, give me a little backstory about you and Josh and how you guys met, and a little bit about your guys' interactions and a little story behind you and Josh.
Yes. Well, first of all, thank you. It's such a pleasure to meet you. And I'm so proud of Josh. And I know that sounds silly because I feel like he's my kid brother, so to speak. But I was introduced to Josh in 2015, and I'm a VP of sales for a title company, and we have a mutual connection. And when Josh wanted to break into the mortgage industry, this mutual connection said, hey, you should talk to this girl, Bernie. She's been doing this for a while and whatnot. And so Josh and I met, and he has a spark. He has a unique quality. And one of the things that I love about what we get to do is that one of my little favorite phrases is do whatever it takes so you can do whatever you want. Yeah. And I hope everyone hears that. Yeah. And that's Josh. Yeah. And he does whatever it takes with passion. Yeah. That he loves, so he can do whatever he wants. So I pop in here today, and this kid's living in Tulum now and having this beautiful life. And so it's really, for me personally, it's very fulfilling that I got to meet somebody when they first started in the business and to see how much they put into it to get to where they're at today. And just, everybody's definition of success is unique. Yes. Whatever you consider success is success. And so I look at Josh and I think, man, what a successful man.
Yes. Absolutely. And I like to kind of talk about a little bit of the backstory with Josh as well. I think the character that Josh has is successful in its own. You know what I mean? So exit out all the business, exit out all the person that he is a successful person. Yeah. And so I guess my next question would be, what is some advice or some words you would want to leave with Josh and Nathaniel as they go on this venture of creating their business?
Beautiful. First of all, congratulations. And the fact that they're running their own company now of a branch of this operation. There's so much more that goes into it now than just taking care of yourself. You're going to be taking care of others, and you're already used to taking care of people because mortgages in and of themselves are taking care of, consumers, right? And they become friends and family that you're taking care of and wanting to do the best for them. So my biggest piece of advice is continue to do it because you love it. And don't stay actual and factual so you can stay practical and tactical.
Hey,
because
we love the sayings. We love the phrases of the sayings, okay?
Because there's a lot of headlines out there that will make people think otherwise about what opportunity looks like in real estate right now. And so my thing is this, I'm like, look, good economy, bad economy, people will always seek shelter. So there's always going to be people that need to buy a house. And so always be on that front line of helping people get into their homes and just stay passionate about it and stay actual and factual.
If there was someone close to you looking to buy a home, what would be a reason as to why you would point them in the direction of Josh and Nathaniel?
Okay, that's a really good question. You know why? Because I'm going on my 20th year in this business, in this same industry, and I started where Josh started. And now, I'm in a leadership role. But when my mom needed some loan advice, I called Josh. And so it's because
Great question that
I know it really was. Did you see me light up? Because I'm like, I can't believe you're asking this question. Because I actually had Josh take care of my mom because that's his character. He shows up as somebody who truly cares about the person that he's helping. And so it's your mom. And so I have a phrase with my team. I'll always say, did you treat him as like you would your mom? Yeah. Did you treat him how you would your mom? Yeah. Are you receiving treatment like the way you'd want your mom to be treated?
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I think that Josh is just such a stellar human in terms of his desire to help people, and his he's very passionate and true, like that real authentic integrity, right? Integrity is being true to who you are. Like you always get 100% Josh. You don't get a salesperson, you don't get a mortgage broker, you get Josh. Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, thank you so much, Bernie. I'm not going to keep you. I want you to mingle. But I am so thankful that you were my first interview. You made me super comfortable. And I wish you the best of luck in everything that you're doing and going about. And we thank you for giving us some of your time.
Yes, you're a beautiful gem.
Yes. Thank
Love
you
it.
so much.
Thank you.
Yes. And we'll be back. All right, we're back live with the man of the hour. Nah, not the man of the hour. But we are in your beautiful home. And so we definitely want to thank you for allowing us to be here and set up. And so I have a few questions that I've been asking people come through. You know Josh, obviously. Do you know Nathaniel as well?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to ask you is to just give me a little bit of a backstory on how you know them and a little bit about your guys' relationship.
Yeah. Okay. So I know Josh a lot more. I met Josh. So what I do is I own Prime Kicks and Cuts. We're a barbershop and a sneakers streetwear store. And Josh has been a loyal client of ours since we're in Chandler Mall and we're in Arrowhead Mall. Okay. So we have 2 locations here in the Valley. And Josh has been getting his hair cut with us at our shop since 2016. So it's been a while. So the relationship started there, kind of grew into like a partnership. He's helped me with multiple loans, and he's just been a great friend and a great team member. So he's been awesome. Yeah.
Have you worked with anyone else in regards to purchasing a home, or have you only ever worked with Josh? Sorry, I want to elaborate. And if you have worked with others, can you tell me the difference between others that you've worked with and your response with Josh?
So I did work with one other company on my very first purchase, and this was prior to me even meeting Josh. And since meeting Josh, I've only worked with him, and it's just that level of comfortability, Josh is going to get the job done. He's always looking out for your best interests, no matter what. He's going to give you the advice that you need to hear, not necessarily what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. And I will never work with anybody else. He's awesome. Yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy. Yeah. That's the
best. Yeah. That's the best response you could get. Okay, and so if there is any advice or any words of wisdom that you would want to leave Josh and Nathaniel with as they go on this venture, what would that be?
Keep doing what they're doing. They seem to have the formula down. So as long as they just stay consistent and stay true to the grind, like the sky's the limit for both of them. There's no reason why they can't take everything over out here, So I think they got it down, So just keep doing what you guys are doing. You guys are killing it.
So I'm going to do this. I'm going to say a sentence and I want you to finish it. Okay? In mortgage, Josh and Nathaniel are
the GOATs. Easy and simple.
We like that. Well, thank you so much, Roman, for coming on and being a good sport. And once again, your house is beautiful. And thank you for having us. And enjoy the party. Yes, give me a hug. Thank you. Yes. All right, y'all. So we're going to have a few more people coming through. Sorry. Look, I know we're live, so I'm getting cut off. We're going to have a few more people come through and take a seat. And we'll be back. So we're back. As you can see, it's a little more lively in here. We have a little more people in here.
Let's go.
But we do have one of the men of the hour. This is one of the men of the hour. This is Nate Dillard.
Yes.
I've been saying Nathaniel, so.
That's cool, too.
Okay, okay.
Nathaniel.
So I guess my first question is, give me a little backstory on how you and Josh met.
Okay.
And your guys' relationship and how it all transpired to get you here today.
Man, you know what? I'm a big proponent of bigging up other people and trying to do my best to just be a support. You know what I mean? Even though me and Joshua at the time when we met, we were at 2 different companies, we still found ways to support one another. So whether I was just like, this man's dope. Like he has tons of content. It seems like he's very, very knowledgeable. I don't know this man, but you know what? I'm gonna share his content because he just seemed like a dope individual.
I don't mean to stop you. How long ago was that?
2018.
Oh, dang. So it's been some time.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of
Okay,
time.
keep going.
So I just thought he was a dope person, amazing. And then we just, I just always found myself, just hitting him in the inbox like, hey, man, you doing good, man. Keep going,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And one day I just had a situation set up where I was just like, man, we got to find a way to work together.
Yeah.
You know?
Let the people know what y'all do for work.
So we do mortgages for a living.
Okay,
So,
okay.
By passion.
Yeah.
I don't like to say for a living for real, but by passion, we do mortgages.
So Josh is considered a broker.
Yes,
right?
we're both considered.
You
yeah.
are broker
Yes.
too. Okay.
Yes.
Give us a little insight on what that actually is and what your
Okay.
job entitles.
So basically, we find the money so you can buy a home. So in layman's terms, we just help find financial solutions for people that are looking to purchase a home and get into the real estate market in some form or fashion, whether it be investing or just regular, just want to buy a home, want to buy a vacation home, second
Yeah.
home, things like that.
Yeah.
We help find the financing and put the deal together to make it work for everybody.
Yeah. Okay. My next question. If you were to put a mission statement for your business, for your and Josh's business,
Okay.
what would your mission statement state?
To do every single loan with love.
I love that. I love that. That's dope.
Yep.
And so it's not like a sales.
No.
It's all genuine and family.
Yeah, the ultimate goal is to have my own mortgage company.
Okay.
Agape Mortgage Group.
Oh yeah.
So,
and that's what we working towards, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what,
Agape
Yeah.
Agape Mortgage Group.
Yeah.
So I want to have my own company. I already own the rights to the name, so
Okay.
I already have it started.
Okay.
It's just getting us across the finish line and making it an actual full thing for
Okay.
us. So it started. So now here we are,
Yeah.
putting it together,
Yeah.
and using OPM until we get to the point of
Hello.
hey, we using
So
our own.
my last statement. I'm gonna state a sentence, and I want you to finish it.
Okay.
Getting in business with Josh Mays can only.
Lead to more success, because that's my boy.
Hey,
That's
well,
my
we
boy.
love that. I want to thank you for taking the time to speak with me. I'm not gonna keep everybody long because I know we want to mingle and it's your
Absolutely.
time to thank everybody.
Yes.
But thank you for having us.
No, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I appreciate the setup. I appreciate every contribution you guys had.
Yeah.
It's an honor, and man, you guys making it possible. So
Yeah.
thank you.
And I guess I'm not gonna ask. I've been asking everybody what's one word of advice or wisdom that they would leave you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give you some advice or wisdom I would give you. I
Okay,
guess.
okay.
So I guess what I would say is continue to be great.
Okay.
As a black man.
Okay. Hey.
You and Josh, as black men, doing great things
Yes.
and showing other people who look like you that we can do it and that we can reach higher levels.
Absolutely.
And we could be in rooms of people and still be ourselves and still elevate.
Absolutely. Thank
So
you.
continue to be you and continue to give everybody else love.
Yeah, absolutely. Will do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we out. All right, so we're coming live to you from the Night in Tulum event, celebrating really everybody who's had a hand in Josh and Nathaniel's success. And so I have seen many times Josh post you and him working together. And so my question is, give me a little bit of a background on your and Josh's relationship, how you guys met, how you guys have came into business together, and how the relationship is now.
Awesome. Yeah, no, Josh and I go back to high school. We met when he first, sorry, don't go live
It's okay.
much.
It's okay. It's okay.
We met when he first moved to AZ from Chicago.
Yeah.
We were in marketing together.
Yeah.
Marketing class, DECA. And we just went to lunch, hit it off. He's good people. And I think the relationship just started from there.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah, yeah.
You meet someone, like-minded people, you guys just, kind of
Click.
stick together.
Yeah.
We've just been friends since, and then he passed over into the mortgage industry a couple months prior to me going into real estate, and we've just been doing business since.
Yeah. And how is that? How is that relationship when we're talking business and we're talking mortgages outside of friendship?
I think they correlate. They
Okay.
just go hand in hand.
Okay.
It's, we treat our clients the same. We have the same, I would say, morals and
Yeah.
characteristics.
What are some of those morals and characteristics?
We're very family oriented,
Yeah.
both of us. So I think that's our biggest priority is treating people like family,
Yeah.
making them just feel really comfortable, trusting us in the process. And I think that's why we click. I think that's also why our businesses have flourished, and we've done, many deals together, and I think we will continue
Yeah.
some time.
So I'm going to say a sentence and I want you to finish it. Okay. Having a relationship with Josh in business is
extremely educational and inspirational in every aspect. Helps we iron sharpens iron, and I think we both help each other grow. So
yeah, that's amazing. If there was any words of wisdom or let's just say words of wisdom that you would want to give Nathaniel and Josh as they go on further into their business venture, what would that be?
I would say stick to the foundation. You've gotten to where you are today because of how you've treated people, your work ethic, and everything you've done. So don't forget that, and continue. Just hold that near and dear, and everything will
You'll be
prosper.
good. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Julio. I know you were a little nervous.
A little bit.
But you did that thing, though. You were fluent. He did his thing.
I tried.
Yeah.
And
we appreciate your comments and being a good sport. And it's great to see you. Me and Julio go way back, too.
Yep,
once a Padre, always a Padre.
Days, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. She's out here, obviously doing her thing. She's real comfortable on the mic. So gotta give her props.
Hey.
Go give her a follow, too.
Follow. Exactly. But like I said, I want to say thank you, and I'm going to let you go mingle, go get you a drink, and relax a little bit. Okay? Give me a hug. Thank you. That was another interview for you. We'll have more to come, so just stay tuned and continue tuning in and doing your thing. We'll be back. All right, TPR community, we are back, and we are back with, it seems like a very important man, Mr. Rob Davis. And so, Rob, we are here for a special event, obviously, to thank everyone who's had a big hand in Josh's success and Nathaniel's success as well. And so my first question is just going to ask you, tell me a little bit about your relationship with Josh, or how that came about, a little bit background on how you know him and things of that nature.
Okay, well, thank you so much for having me. Yes, I had the privilege of getting introduced to Josh only about 120 days ago. Okay. Nate came over to Guaranteed Rate Affinity and said, I have a stud that you need to add to your team. Yeah. And I had the pleasure of meeting Josh. And the minute we sat down and broke bread, because we're both men of faith, we knew that he was definitely going to become a part of our team. Mm-hmm. And he has started out of the gates so quickly. He actually broke a GRA record by having 2 loans closed in less than 20 days from the time your license was moved over. He's killing it. So it's really nice to bring on high character, high quality individuals, because I'm a servant leader.
Yes.
And I will not micromanage anyone. Okay. When I ask you to do something, I expect that it's going to get done.
You're right.
And the nice thing about it is with Josh, I don't have to go back and check. And he's one of those guys that'll think outside of the box. Yeah. And so he's amazing when it comes to digital stuff, marketing, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And he took it upon himself to develop 6 months worth of curriculum that he's going to be sharing with a number of our agents for Chat GPT, for social media marketing, things like that.
Yeah, well, that's dope. So you've known Nathaniel first before Josh.
Correct.
So tell me a little bit of story about that. How did you meet Nathaniel?
Well, it's interesting because I've known of Nathaniel for about a year and a half now. One of my top agents when I was a branch manager with a different company, she actually worked with me. She was a real estate agent that was licensed. And at my old company, we could actually pay that real estate agent a fee because they were a licensed LO. Okay. And Nikki was an amazing agent, did great work, and she and Nate started partnering up after I left that company because I had to let her go as a loan officer because I was no longer there. Okay. And when I landed at GRA, I reached out to her and she's like, Rob, I appreciate it, but I already have a relationship now with Nate. Yeah. And so I said, well, if she's not going to come back over to us, I'm going to go out and find out who she's doing business with, and I'm going to hire him. Too. Absolutely. Okay. Hey, there's enough love for all of us. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So if you could describe Nate and Josh in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
A dynamic duo.
We like that. We do like that. Okay. So my last question is, what is some words of encouragement or some words of wisdom or advice that you would want to give them to with their new adventure that they're trying to start?
I would say, always check your motives, because in this business, when things get rough, it's always easy to go after the money instead of doing what's right. So always check your motives. Also, allow yourself to be humbled. We don't know everything, and lean on your mentors or people that are asking to try to help you.
Absolutely.
Because as you continue to climb that corporate ladder, it gets more and more difficult. And there's people that are there wanting to pick you up. You just got to be willing to.
Absolutely.
And then lastly, I would just say, always be your authentic self.
Yeah.
Because you know who you are on the inside, and that can shine through. You don't have to be anyone else.
Yep.
And that's so important.
You left me with some wisdom, so thank you. I appreciate that, and I'm sure that they appreciate that too. Well, I don't want to take up a lot of time from everybody, so I just want to ask a few questions and get a little bit of feel of what you feel about the men of the hour. So thank you for being a good sport and coming on, and I know a lot of people don't come on the camera much, so thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And enjoy the party.
Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Give me a hug. Thank you. We have a very pretty lady here with us, Miss Ash. We have a relationship outside of the camera, so,
It's my girl.
But, yeah. So we're here to celebrate, obviously, Josh and Nathaniel, but also celebrate the people who have had a hand in their success. And so you are here for a special reason. You're here because they feel, or Josh feels, I don't know your relationship with Nathaniel, or if you know him much.
I don't know Nathaniel, but
Okay.
Josh I've known for
years.
I don't know, since he was 16.
Yeah,
it
babies.
goes back hella a long
so
time.
I definitely want you to know that you're here for a reason.
Yeah.
And he wants to thank you
well,
for being here.
I appreciate him. Anytime there's anything that he feels is beneficial, because I know we'll meet up and we always talk about real estate, honestly, whenever. He's like, all right, Ash. And
It's about that time.
No, but anytime there's something that he feel will be beneficial for me, he's always shoots me a call, and I'm just like, okay, Josh is hitting me up. There's something that he's going to put me on.
Yeah.
And better interest rates, whatever it is. And it's a prime opportunity for me to save some money, earn some money, anything like that. He's always just
Have you purchased a home?
I have purchased
And
a
you
home.
purchased through him?
I didn't purchase through him,
Okay.
but as far as refinancing,
Yes.
he definitely was there's low interest rates right now.
Okay.
And he was let me put you on.
Okay,
And
okay.
so anytime there's anything that can help me out or beneficial, always
You're down.
there
Yeah.
and hitting me up. So I appreciate him.
And I can second that. You know what I mean? I haven't purchased a home.
Yeah.
But he definitely anytime there's new home buy anything, we'll shoot it right away. This, you need to be looking into this. Brie. You need to be. You know what I'm saying? So
Always.
You can't put a price on a person like that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So my question is, give me a little bit of a background on how you and Josh met, and the difference between who he was when you met him and now him as this man now. And is there a difference and that type of thing?
Yeah, so met Josh, him and my little sister, they went to high school together, and literally as soon as he came, he was the newbie, but he just blew everybody away. He immediately was just that guy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
I can do sports, I can sing, I
Yeah.
can do this. And I'm so he's this one. I remember walking into a little get together, and he's just singing, playing on the piano. And I'm like, okay.
Who is this?
Who is this? Who is this young guy? Who is him? Who is he?
Right.
But yeah, that's how we got acquainted. And then ever since then, it's just been a progression.
Yeah.
He's always just been a very outgoing, supportive guy. Anytime there's something he can do, he's just always been
Gonna
that
be there,
person.
yeah.
So we've gotten closer as we've gotten older.
Yeah.
We've gotten reacquainted, and like I said, anytime there's something going on, or if there's something that can be helpful for me, business-wise,
He's there.
personal, always.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If there were a few words of wisdom or encouragement that you would leave Nathaniel and Josh with, what would it be?
Keep doing what you're doing. Honestly, I think you guys are genuine, honest, authentic, and it just shows in how you communicate, how you connect with people. So just keep thriving, keep doing what you're doing, and sky's
keep
limitless.
Being you.
Keep being you.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Ash. I'm not going to take up much of your time.
No worries.
Thank you
It was
for, being a good sport and coming in front of my camera.
Yes. No,
and it's so beautiful.
I was nervous, but it's okay.
But it was so great. It's great to see you, first of all. And it's great to be able to interview you.
Awesome.
And you get a feel of a little bit of, what I do. So I'm glad that you're here.
Yes. Thank you.
Give me a hug.
All right. Love you.
Love you too. Thank you.
All right. No problem.
All right, y'all. 2 mics. No, I'm just kidding. But we will be back with another interview shortly. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Night at Tulum is amazing, and I think everybody who has had words to say for Josh and Nathaniel, it has been very encouraging and very genuine. And so the love here is amazing. I wish you guys could feel it in person. But anyways, we'll be back. Stay tuned.
You guys have been amazing. It definitely takes a lot of work to throw a party from a different country. So, Gio, I couldn't have done it without you. Shout out to Leslie Fields, master of music. Beautiful vocals. She said, she was one of the first people I hit up. She said, Joshua, let me know you need me to sing for 4 hours. I was like, just one. We're not going to do that to you. Thank you to Roman for this amazing place that he's allowing. This was supposed to be my house. He stole it from me. No, I'm just kidding. So thank you to Roman. Thank you to Guaranteed Rate Affinity for bringing Nathaniel, Marcel, and myself on, giving us the means to bring all you amazing people together. I think tonight is about celebrating you guys. I think I can speak for Marcel and Nathaniel as well. We wouldn't be able to keep doing our business if it wasn't for people like you guys. I don't know how many of you guys really realize, but all of the deals that we bring in, the way we feed our family is by referral, right? And so if we don't get referrals from you guys, we can't keep progressing and going on. So that's why you guys probably tired of me always reaching out, asking for leads. But I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure Nathaniel and Marcel appreciates it. Us being able to go to Guaranteed Rate Affinity, get this amazing platform comes from you guys. First, and then 2, I got to thank Bernie. So I always tell this story. Bernie is the first person to give me a shot in this business. Go ahead, give a round of applause for Miss Bernie. Thank you. I don't know how many you guys know, but in this business, they tell you, hey, you got to come in as a loan officer and get real estate agents to give you as many deals as possible. And I called Bernie and I said, she was referred over to me. I said, Bernie, how am I going to convince all these people to give me deals? I'm new. And she's just like, just be you, right? Let's go. Let's tap into your sphere of influence. Let's have some home buyer seminars. Let's have mixtures like this. And actually, Word of Mouth Grill, they used to cater my events when I had 2 people there. So to see all of you guys come out is huge, man. It's a testament of how much you guys love Nathaniel, myself, and Marcel. It's a blessing. I really thank you guys. I got about 21 more years before I retire. So for the next 21 years, man, at least one referral from each of you guys here so I can keep paying the bills. That's your mission for tonight. So when I send you an invoice, it's going to say 1 referral needed, please. But I appreciate you guys. I want to let Nate address you guys, but we love you. We appreciate you, and thank you guys.
Well, thank you, man. It's like, man, you speak so eloquently. Like, it's just, thank you all for being here, man. I appreciate it, man. The house, the catering, all that stuff, man. The Pastor Mays. Man, it's a journey, man. I've been in the mortgage industry for 11 years, and man, I've seen the ups and downs of it, and just, man, what challenges. And then it's like, I just remember being like the little LO, just going to open house and say, hey, pick me. To use me, and then to grow to this level and to this extent, man, it's just amazing just to see it blossom and grow. And it's all because of you guys. You guys make it possible for us to do what we do. We're in the business of serving others. and putting that first. So it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do. If you could put somebody needs over yours, you blessed, man. And I love what I do. I really feel like this is a purpose for me to help people in this capacity. And me and Josh, man, coming together, doing this, Marcel doing this, man, it's a blessing, man. It really warms my heart to be able to help people in this capacity, man. So I thank everybody out here that came and supported us, celebrated with us, man. It's just a blessing to be here with everybody. And, man, just have a great time. I don't want anything but the love, smiles, hugs, just support, man, and I just appreciate y'all, man. It's overwhelming. I get shaken up just talking about it. But thank you, man. Thank you for letting me be a part of this, and many more years to come. Marcel, you want to say some words? Spanish, please.
We'll get you guys. The drinks will keep flowing. I think we still got some food being served, man. So you guys, make sure you guys meet somebody new you haven't met here. We got friends, families, clients, partners. Make sure you guys are asking each other how you guys can serve each other, because that's how we built our business, is just by serving. But you guys keep enjoying, and back to the music. Thank you, guys.
So it's the end of the night. And, we had to get a few special interviews going. We couldn't leave without getting a few special. You guys have seen G get interviewed once before, but this is the second time.
Yes.
And so I guess what I want to ask you, G, give me a little bit of a background on your relationship with Josh, how it started, where it's at now, and business-wise as well.
For sure. How it started is very funny. So Josh, obviously he came from Chicago and linked up with our friends Sydney and Lexi and all the homies. And I was a big football head, in high school. Got 3 records at Marcos Denise, And he was on the football team. And so he was playing defensive back, and he was with my group, and he always would link with me about direction and stuff like that. And so Maze and I connected from there. I remember looking at him and telling him, you might just want to focus on basketball. It's a contact sport.
Yeah.
But we built a relationship after that, and then from there it was just like a friendly, competitive nature.
Yeah.
And we always wanted to see each other grow, see each other succeed, see each other pull the baddest, whatever it may be. That's my brother.
Yeah.
And as we grew older and we got into our professions, that competitive nature stayed there. But it wasn't a competitive nature as far as hate.
Yeah.
It was how can we push and grow together.
Yeah.
And here we are today.
Here we are today.
We're in 2 different career paths, but we still manage to grow together.
Yeah.
And collaborate with each other.
Absolutely.
And we're just able to do some amazing things and connect with people and provide some good food and beverages for people to talk about amazing things that he does and that I do.
Yeah, and correlate and support one another.
Yeah.
I think that's major. We talked about that before.
Yeah.
And how we support each other
Yeah.
and old friends and things of that nature. But first of all, when you're ready to buy a home,
Yes.
right? Josh is going to be your first
Yeah.
go-to?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
If you could say 3 things about Josh and business, what would those 3 things be?
Man, to narrow it down to 3 things is tough because he does so much. Not only of the free education that he provides for you, because buying a home, especially at a young age, is scary.
It's scary.
Yeah, there's a lot of oversight that people don't talk about, and there's a lot of things that people don't see, especially with Arizona becoming so saturated and overpopulated, the market increasing like crazy. It's scary.
Right.
So to have a source like Maze that you can trust and they can tell you like, hey, this is what's going on, this is what you want to look for, it's extremely comforting. And buying a home, that's your home.
Yeah.
So there's no other comfort place than your home.
Right. And
But
it's
so
one
scary.
of those. It's one of those. It's the biggest purchase you can make.
The biggest purchase you can make.
You know what I mean?
You know?
Okay. And so I don't want to hold people here for too long.
Yeah.
So I guess my last question would be, are there any words of encouragement or love or wisdom that you would give to Nate and Josh as they take on this venture of creating this business?
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna go right in the camera for this one.
Look straight to me.
Yeah, 100%. Continue to be you. I think what we overlook in this day and age is we see so much on social media. We see so much on Instagram, Twitter about other people's successes that we fail to realize what makes us special. And what Josh and Nate do so special is being them. And they approach you in a very special way that allows it to be relatable, that allows it to be understandable and comforting to buying a home that you can probably have forever. And so to you guys, I truly appreciate the communication, the hard work, the dedication, the free knowledge you guys give us to make this transition as easy, seamless, comforting as possible, and to make dreams come true. You guys are literally making dreams come true. I know growing up, everybody's was dreamed to have a white picket fence and to have a house. That's a dream that you guys are able to make come true. So thank you guys.
That's beautiful. Thank you. That's a great response.
Yes.
Oh my God. Well, like I said, I'm not gonna keep you long. I just wanted to ask those few couple questions. I think Josh and Nathaniel will definitely appreciate what you've said and the information you gave.
Yeah, of course.
So thank you, G.
Yeah, can I see two things?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are looking for the best barbecue in all of the West Coast, please go to Word of Mouth Grill.
Hello.
And you can find me at Chico Malo in downtown Phoenix. We also have a sister property called Ren and Wolf. We also have a speakeasy called The Trophy Room. So if you're looking for a phenomenal experience, look no further. Please come to me and one of my resources, and we'll make sure you're taken care of.
Hello. And if you're looking for great entertainment, look at the Powder Room.
Yes.
We got that.
Right here.
Thank you so much, G. Give me a hug.
I love you, sis.
I love you too. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take this.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
To Mike again. We're gonna be out. Give us a minute. We have one more interview coming. All right. All right. So we're back. We're going live. We are here with someone very special in Josh's life. One of Josh's old friends, So I've been asking everybody that I bring on, tell me a little bit about you and Josh's dynamic, how you guys met, a little bit about your friendship, a little bit about Josh that you used to know and Josh that is now.
Okay. Well, me and Josh met in Chicago. We both grew up, raised in Chicago, born in Chicago, went to the same high school. So that's when I first met Josh, when we were basically in 8th grade in this little summer camp.
Okay.
And we found out both of our names were Josh, and since then, you couldn't separate us.
You know what? That's crazy. I've been calling you Bowen for so long that I did not know your name was Josh.
Yeah, and that's why people call me by my last name so they won't get confused, because usually I'm always with Josh. So they'll be like, we'll call him by his last name just to differentiate the two, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we met in high school. Josh actually transferred to sophomore year.
Okay.
So, and I actually stayed in Chicago, but we eventually linked back up because he was telling me so much about Arizona. I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a try, man.
Okay.
So when I graduated high school finally, I came out here for college.
Yeah.
Which I did at Mesa.
Yeah.
Community college. But Josh, honestly, he's been pretty consistent. He's been the same person since I've met him in 8th grade, which is an amazing, smart, intelligent person.
Yeah.
He's been the same person. And I don't think there's any differences right now other than he's evolved. Okay. He's got better.
Okay.
But he's always been that advanced placement AP student, smart guy, always doing the right thing.
Life of the party.
Yeah, he's just made the right decisions in life, and you can see him kind of elevated, now. So it's good to see for sure.
So I've been asking a lot of people. I've been saying a couple sentences, and I've been wanting people to finish them.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna say a sentence, I want you to finish.
Okay.
If I could describe Josh in 3 words, it would be.
Courageous, focused, and intelligent.
Hey, You said intelligent twice, so that's dope.
It's hot out here, y'all.
Yeah.
If y'all see me sweating, I don't want y'all to be talking stuff on the video. I'm sweating, all right? It's hot out here,
We
y'all.
are in Arizona.
We're in AZ, where it's
okay?
hot, where it's hot.
All right, well, I'm gonna get you out this. One more question.
Of course,
Or
of
one
course.
more thing I want you to answer. If you could leave Josh and Nathaniel with any encouraging words or words of wisdom or advice, what would that be?
I would just say keep pushing, keep pushing, regardless of what anybody thinks, regardless of your interactions with people, negative or bad, just keep pushing. I feel like the keep pushing thing got them where they are, today. So
absolutely.
I'll just say keep pushing, keep doing what they're doing.
Okay.
I think they're on the right track.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Bowen.
Thank you, and
Man.
congrats to you with all your success in your show. I appreciate it.
Yeah, y'all gotta pop out to a show, you and me.
We will. Next show,
Yeah.
I'll be less sweaty.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna let you get off the camera so you can go wipe your forehead.
I appreciate you guys.
No, I
Appreciate
thank you though, and I wish you the best of luck, and thank you for being a good sport and hopping on the camera for me.
Of course, I appreciate you.
All right, Powder Room, we out. We're here, last interview of the night here at the Tulum event, and we have, tell them what your name is.
My name is Dio. I'm the owner of Lilac. And
Stop looking at yourself on the TV.
I can't, right?
Okay, so Dio, you know Nate, right?
Nate.
Nathaniel. Or you know Josh. Which
Joshua,
one? You know
Joshua,
Josh.
yeah, I know
okay.
Josh.
So
Josh.
tell me a little bit of the backstory of how you met Josh and what your guys' relationship is.
I met Josh a few years ago when I had just got out of prison.
Okay.
And I got my barber license, and he was just a dope guy. He was one of those guys I was like, I don't believe in spending money on bull crap and blah, 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 blah back then. And I used to just kind of one ear and out the other him. But then as I was out a while and I started to like exact my plans and my dreams and my goals, he would get more into it. Like, hey, bro, like you kind of need to like stop buying this bullshit and start spending some money on some things that could like help you like solidify yourself. And I'm just like, well, what do you have in mind? He's like, you need to be buying properties, bro. Like, you're not getting any younger. It's time to start getting some properties under your name. So I was just like, well, what do I need to do? And he was like, you really serious? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, you ain't serious. And he left. And then I saw him like a month later. And then he was like, you really serious? And I was like, yeah. He was like, no, you're not. And then he left. And then a month later, he was like, all right, you serious? You asked me about it. This is the third time. It's been a couple months. And he gave me a to-do list. I knocked out the to-do list. And I'm not going to lie. I come from nothing. I come from a really rough background, but I've been through a lot of things. But buying a house because I'm a 1099 was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. And I've been to prison. But, like, it was crazy because he was right there. Like, he walked me through the whole thing. Me, him, Larry, rest in peace. My real estate agent was an amazing guy. Shouts out Larry. But Josh was with me the whole way. Like, we're going to get this loan for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got to say, if I didn't have Josh as a loan officer, I wouldn't have got the house. In fact, when I started, I went elsewhere because I didn't see Josh for a while. I went with another loan officer, and he failed. But not only did he fail, but he cost me money in his failures. But Josh, like, stayed diligent in the approach, and I love him. I respect him.
Yeah.
I speak of him and his uncle Sid. Those guys are like my triangle offense.
Yeah.
I don't really tell a lot of people about these guys that aren't close to me. But the guys, everybody who's really close to me know, or I've shared their phone numbers with these guys.
Yeah,
Like
that's
Sid
dope.
and Sid, Larry, rest in peace, and Joshua, I literally consider them my triangle offense. Those
That's
guys
dope.
they're very essential in the success that a lot of people see with me.
Yeah.
And they've always been behind the scenes and no one really knows about them.
Yeah. As we're having this conversation, as I've been having many of these conversations with different people, like it's dope that we have these conversations because I feel like, a lot of people like to say like people don't get their flowers while they're here.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And I think that's amazing that we're able to do that
Absolutely.
in this moment. And so I'm going to say a sentence and I want you to finish it. So Josh has brought me a lot of
knowledge. like a lot of knowledge. And for years, I knew Josh without meeting his dad, and I couldn't understand what it was. Like, he's just like he's like a knowledge dropper. Like, he spews like positive energy and knowledge onto people inadvertently. And it's so crazy because, like, if you only know Josh and you're not really comfortable with like creativity or having an open mind, you will be offended by it.
Yeah.
But once you're open to like being great and understanding that you are a part of greatness and accepting that about yourself, you'll love Josh.
Yeah.
You'll love a person like Josh.
Yeah.
And then when you meet his dad, then you're like, oh, we're all family now.
Yeah, I get it.
Because he gets it from his dad. You know what I mean? I've only seen his dad like 3 times in my whole life, but before I met Josh's dad, I always told him I wanted to meet his dad.
Yeah.
And then when I finally met his dad, I got it.
Yeah.
Like, it's really in him and not on
him.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
the real shit.
And it's crazy because, like, that's a slogan that's in my brand. Like, every year I create a new slogan for my brand.
Yeah.
And one of the years, it's in you, not on you.
Yeah.
And it's definitely in him and not on him to be a positive beacon of light for everyone in his life. Which is so crazy because I'm glad he moved to where he lives because now I feel like he gets his him time.
Yeah.
Because he's everything for everybody when he was here.
It.
So like I'm like boom, but I'm so damn selfish. I'm going to Tulum in 2 weeks. I don't give a damn. You ain't no getting away from me. I'm going out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up.
You know, you talk about. You know, I think people use that slogan a lot. It's in me, not on me. But it's rare that you really find people that it's really in them and not on them.
Absolutely.
And the genuine and things of that nature. So I'm gonna leave off. I don't want to keep you too long, but I'm gonna leave off with asking you, what are some words of wisdom or encouragement that you would want to leave Josh and Nathaniel as they maneuver through this business venture?
For Josh and Nathaniel, it's kind of crazy because, like, I can't really give these guys, like, advice. I mean, I always could because I got a lot of knowledge on a lot of things that they may or may not be knowledgeable of, but I just hold these guys at such a high degree and a high pedestal that, like, I guess the only thing I would give them is just, like, you know, consistency is key. I might not have the best clothing brand in the world or even locally, but I'm the most consistent. I'm the most consistent in learning this thing. I'm the most consistent in dropping. I'm the most consistent in content creation. I'm the most consistent in creativity. And I would say that if these guys stay consistent, I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, believe that Joshua is going to be very essential in the future of the city of Tulum in Mexico.
Absolutely.
Very essential. And I think everybody at this party is going to have a piece of that if they tap in when they need to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad.
No, you good.
But
I think I just had to do that because people need to hear what you're saying. You know what I mean? And I think what you're saying is very powerful. I ask these questions, and, you know, some people may have given me surface level answers or whatever the case may be, but I can tell that
that's my dog.
The answers that you are giving me, people need to hear.
And I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
So I only know these things because I talk to him.
Yeah.
But I get it. A lot of people want to pretend they know people and pretend it's, but no, you can't even pretend with Josh. You're gonna see way less of him.
Yeah.
If you're pretending and you're not genuine, you're not gonna have access to him. So like, I know that when I'm around here and I'm meeting all these people, I know that I'm meeting people of like mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's
That's
positive
amazing.
energy, dope vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I thank you for coming on and being a good sport. And,
Absolutely.
And going through my little hot seat.
Hot seat? You ain't even ask no serious questions. But it's cool.
Yeah, well, you know, some people ain't even used to it.
Yeah.
True. Okay, I can ask you one of our powder room questions.
One of the what?
So I host a TV show called The Powder Room.
Go ahead.
And it's a panel of women, and we discuss different topics from different point of views, and we ask many different questions.
Okay.
So,
now I'm
the
sweating.
question I want to ask you is, from the powder room, this is a powder room question. The question I want to ask you is, when you first see a woman, what's the first thing you look at? Come on, be honest. Go ahead. You wanted to be in the seat. Go ahead.
When I first see a woman, the first thing I look at, physically, with my eyes,
I
look at her face.
Oh, we like
I look at her face. Does she look angry? Does she look hurt?
Okay.
Because I can see a lot of shit when I look at people. I can see things.
So what do you see when you look at me?
I see, if I'm being honest,
Yeah.
I see someone who's like, I mean, like, I know you like been through some shit, but like you coming in this space where like you're really finding your rhythm in life and you're liking it. That's what I'm picking up, but that's just me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really finding how you want to do this thing and like you like how it feels. You liking that. That's what I'm picking
That's amazing.
up. But that's just me, you know.
I
look at their face. I want to see how they laugh. I want to see how they, you know, what kind of jokes. I want the personality. I want the energy more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look past the face and see what kind of energy she kicking on. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody swear they're a vibe on Instagram.
Yeah.
These people don't be vibes.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm looking for that vibe.
Am I a vibe?
Oh, yeah, you a vibe. You good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You good. Yeah.
I had to put him in the hot seat real quick, Powder.
Yeah, I did well.
Yeah, you did. You did. That's a great answer. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Well, thank you once again.
It's all love. It's all love.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm gonna give you a hug. Thank you so much.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Powder Room, we out. Thank you. All right, Powder Room. Well, that's it for us. This was our first time doing a live stream event. I hope that those who've tuned in enjoyed what we were able to bring. And the Night in Tulum event has been amazing. And we want to give a big shout out to Josh and Nathaniel for having us, for allowing us to be here and sharing that space, for giving us the good energy. You know, this is what we love to do. And we hope that you guys tune in to our next episode of the Powder Room. Pop out with your people, bring your drink, bring your smoke, bring the vibes, and let's do it. And that's it for me tonight. I appreciate y'all. Peace out.